guys, so welcome back. Today we're gonna do something fun and upside down. That's right, we are gonna give away the zombie tarot. Stay tuned. Okay, so my plan when I started this channel was to I had some tarot decks that I wanted to give away to you guys, and I assumed, by the time I got to like 100 subscribers, maybe like a year from when it started, that'd be a good time to do it, right? Oh my God, the 100 and the 200 even were we sort of missed. It happened really kind of quick. Thank you so much for that. It's been such a fun ride so far. Especially, actually, this has been the best part. Just like reaching out to you guys and hearing back from you and the friends that I've made and the communication that's happening, whether it's in the comments or through the Facebook groups, or I've been emailing some of you guys back and forth. Just like, so much fun. Love that. I was so all alone in the tarot world for so long, and now I feel like I have lots of friends. So yeah, please don't ever feel shy about, leaving a comment, adding your 2 cents to the conversation, asking me questions, bothering me, shit. I've been loving it. It's been fun. Okay, this is what we're all here for today, right? I decided to definitely go ahead and do this deck first, in honor of Kelly Bear. Hi, Kelly Bear. This was, I think maybe literally the only deck that I kind of shit on just a little bit during my entire tarot collection videos. And of course she's like, it's like my favorite deck. It's so friggin' funny how different we are when it comes to what tarot decks work and don't work for us, right? I mean, to each his own. It's just strange. Whatever you go for, you go for. Pulling up my phone for a second. Those, that's just one of my tarot app pages on my phone, by the way. But those 2 decks down there at the bottom, that's the Steampunk Tarot and Tarot of the Vampires, the Ian Daniels one. And I love both of these decks. I think that the artwork is just gorgeous, and they are so pretty, and they cover things that I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of zombies, I'm a fan of vampires, I love Buffy, I love steampunk stuff. I have a whole steampunk costume, I swear to God. But there's just something about, I don't know, these decks, I just know that I'm never gonna be able to work with it. I have no desire to have a physical copy of these cards. I am really glad that I download the apps because I get to look at the cards, I get to appreciate the imagery, Plus, both of these actually have really good books. I'm very glad I downloaded them. Yeah, check those out. Back to the giveaway. This is the Zombie Tarot, and every single thing is in here. It has the entire box that looks like bullet shell box or whatever it is. There is an entire guidebook in here. It looks like that. Zombie Tarot. And then, yeah, here's I am not aiming that very well. But yeah, you get the whole guidebook. The cards have been, I've shuffled through them, I've messed around with the deck, I've looked at everything, but it really is pretty much in pristine condition. Here, I'll show you guys a few of the cards here. So what I think we're gonna do here, I've never done this before, is all you have to do to enter the giveaway is just leave a comment below. Sometimes I find these videos, right, where someone's giving something away and you're like, oh, I want to win that. And they make you jump through some hoops or write a whole long story or something. I'm going to take it easy on you. Just leave any sort of comment. It can even be a little happy face, whatever. But yeah, just leave something below. I have no way to know if you're actually subscribed because I have no idea how to pull up a list of subscribers on YouTube. So you don't really even need to be subscribed. I'll figure it out through one of those random generators. I'll put everyone's names in or something. But yeah, if you do feel the need to leave a comment below, because we are going to talk about a couple other things here too, and you don't want to be entered, maybe because you have the deck or you have no interest in this deck, I'll make you guys jump through hoops. Yeah, if you leave a comment below and you don't want to be entered, just write, don't enter me. That sounded dirty, whatever. Say whatever you want, something like that. But yeah, Also, you don't need to be in the U.S. You know, if you're one of those people from like Australia or New Zealand, and you guys are always getting like the shit end of that deal, man, with the shipping on your tarot decks and stuff. I will definitely pay for the shipping to whoever wins, wherever you are in the world. I don't have any kids I'm trying to put through college or anything. It's all right. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna leave this video up and the giveaway open for, I don't know what's normal, like 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna do 2 weeks, let people get a chance to find it and still discover the channel and everything. So today's the 25th. I think that'll end up being Monday, May 9th. And then I'll probably announce the winner that day. Mondays are good for me to make videos. That's why I come out with like 4 or 5 videos, like on one day. But yeah, you have a chance to get your hands on the Zombie Tarot. Hopefully somebody will be able to appreciate this for its beauty and be able to use it and work with it, because tarot is a tool. So I also wanted to sort of thank you guys. The very last video that I put up, the one about like my personal spiritual practices and stuff, where we talked about astral projection and the runes and the tarot and everything, honestly, I was nervous about sort of putting that out there. Like people might think I'm a little crazy, and then the experiences that I shared, they're very personal, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to put that out there, but I went for it, obviously, and the reaction was just, oh, it just put my mind at ease. It was really, really cool. If people didn't really know too much about it, they were curious, you know, they were asking questions, and people who had been there and had heard of it and had done it, they were just like, yes, that's it, you know. And I love that moment when you connect, you know. That was cool, and thank you for that. So I did grab one of my decks. Wait, can you guess what deck is in there? That's a little Buddha. This is where I keep my Osho Zen. And I pulled him out today because this tends to be sort of my go-to deck when I do like out-of-body experience tarot readings, like later that day or the next day. This is sort of the go-to deck for that for me. It's part of the reason I bought it in the first place, because I'll show you. Check out some of these images. I know you guys have probably mostly seen these cards before, but does it not look like she's flying out of body? Like, oh my God. This one next is my favorite too. Look at that. See, if you sort of, what you can do with this deck, if you sort of take a step out of tarot world, and just kind of go intuitively off these images, which isn't something I always do in those readings, but that's why I like to use this deck. Right? Like, look at that. Take a look through your Osho Zen, or maybe some of your other tarot decks, and you'll see some really cool shit that really reminds me of that astral journey and that separation and sort of what goes on there. Gee, right? There's so many cards, like half the deck really reminds me of the astral. Oh, isn't that great? So yeah, I just wanted to oh, isn't that good? You know? You're like, your mind's too crazy. And here you're like becoming a lion. Yeah, so that's, you know, I don't always use this deck, but I thought that was kind of neat. And then I got one more goodie for you guys before I let you go. This is a astral projection bind rune, or sigil, whatever you want to call it, that I made. I've had this one for a while, and I had heard from a lot of you guys that you were sort of learning how to do it, or in the initial stages, and some people were having a hard time getting there. This is one more thing that might help a little bit. Copy down that shape on a piece of paper, fold it up, sit with it for a little bit, infuse it with your intention to leave your body, and, you know, put it under your pillow or under your recliner where you practice, or, you know, keep it on you when you make your attempts. Yeah, good luck with that. It will happen. It really will, you know. I didn't think I'd be capable of it either, and then one day it just finally happened after, you know, practicing and practicing for months and months and months. So I will be back in, you know, hopefully lots more videos talking about out-of-body experiences and astral projection still some more. I've had a lot of questions about the runes and, of course, lots more tarot stuff. But be sure to leave a comment below if you guys want to be entered to win your copy of the Zombie Tarot. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye. This cleavage is out of control.